Well, good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to Lions Field in Goffstown, New Hampshire. It's the Division I quarterfinals, and this is really the last Division I quarterfinal out of the four that were taking place. They were supposed to be yesterday. Mother Nature decided to rain for the 12th straight Saturday. They moved the game, most of the games, to today. We've already seen Pinkerton advance with a come-from-behind 3-2 victory over Bishop Girton. They scored 2 in the 6th, Pinkerton did, to tie it, and then they win it on a walk-off single by Hunter Brazier in the bottom of the 7th. They win 3-2. Meanwhile, just breaking news here that we just got off the Game Changer. Big upset. Salem, the number 11 seed who knocked off Dover, the 6 seed, last week. They have done it again. They beat Londonderry 3-2 today. So the Blue Devils are in the Final Four as an 11 seed, and they will take on the winner of this game between number 2 Goffstown and number 10 Winnacunnet. Winnacunnet got here by beating Bedford in the prelims the other day. They won 3-2, and the Grizzlies beat Wyndham, the number 15 seed, 5-0. So bottom line, Lonnie Amerton along with Pete Terrier. The winner of this one goes to the Final Four, Lonnie.
Yeah, I would say this has been the year of the upset so far, and Pinkerton could have easily fallen today as well, but they just pulled it right out at the very end. But there's no clear-cut winner here in this last quarterfinal game either. The way Winnacunnet's been playing lately, played them earlier in the season. It was a relatively close game until later innings when Goffstown pulled away, but this is always a very scrappy, tough, well-coached team from Hampton.
It's going to be Connor Fowler, the lefty batter, the first baseman, leading it off. Mason McDonald will hit second. Alex Santora will be the number 3 hitter against Brent Baxter on the mound for the Grizzlies. And we're underway. Baxter fires in strike one to Conlin. Around the infield, Owen Dutton at third, Zach Terrier at short, Ryan Dutton at second, Maddox Turk, the first baseman, Dylan Gaudette is your catcher. Here's Baxter's 0-1. Curveball drops in there for a called strike. It's 0-2. In left field, we got Ethan Strand. In center field, we got Adam LaFond. And playing out in right field, it's Brock Bennett getting another start in right field. Baxter ready for a 1-2 pitch, and it's popped up, and it's going to get out of play. 0-2 the count on Conlin, the leadoff batter. Connor Fowler, I should say, not Conlin. And there's a pitch that misses outside for ball 1 from Baxter. We got Patrick Cogan on the camera for NH Sports Page. We got Brian Baxter working the scoreboards. I say the scoreboards because he's got not only the scoreboard here at the field, he's also got the scoreboard for GTV. So he's working double duty. It's a 2-2 count on the leadoff batter, Fowler. Popped up, foul. It's going to get out of play off to the left. 2-2. Fowler was the starting pitcher for Winnacunnet in the game against Bedford the other day. This is a sophomore-laden lineup. They've got 5 sophomores that are regular starters for this team. Fowler pops it up. Gaudette trying to find room, and it's out of play.
Yeah, good at bat here by the leadoff man from Winnacunnet, fouling off pitches. Exactly what you want someone to do in that position.
Fowler has already seen 7 pitches from Baxter. Fouled off a couple after falling behind, 0-2, and then working the count even. Baxter shaking off a couple of signs. He's got the one he wants, and he's going to wind and fire. Fastball a little low, and the count is full.
Yeah, he had the benefit of a good umpire call on his curveball. It actually ended up in the dirt, so come all the way back to around here to full count.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fouled back.
Foul.
10 pitch at bat here once Baxter throws this next one.
Yeah. just the way they scripted it over there at Winnacunnet.
Yeah, I'm sure they want to get to the bullpen.
Oh, yeah.
Three balls, two strikes on the Winnacunnet leadoff batter, Connor Fowler. And it's in the dirt, ball 4. So good at bat by Fowler. And they got the leadoff man on the walk.
Yeah, he earned that one for sure. He fouled off 4 or 5 pitches to gain first base. We have the 2-hitter up.
McDonald, the veterans in the lineup are at the top of the order, I should say. The top 3 guys, Fowler, McDonald, and then Santora, all seniors. That one's fouled off.
Yeah, Winnacunnet seems to be in swing mode here today. Warm day, relatively short fence. Maybe thinking they can capitalize.
Baxter taking a look at Fowler at first, the throw to first. McDonald was injured to start the year, kind of worked his way back into the lineup after hurting his knee in a preseason scrimmage. There goes the runner from first. The fastball or the curveball is high. There will be no chance for Gaudette. It's a stolen base for Fowler and a ball and a strike now on the batter, McDonald.
Excellent jump by the runner there. Gaudette had no chance throwing him out, especially with a curveball, which was a slow pitch to the plate.
Ball and a strike on McDonald. Runner in scoring position at second base, Fowler. Nobody out in the first. Baxter takes a peek back. He's going to deliver. Squaring a bunt. McDonald offered at it, but they called it a ball. He must have pulled it back on him.
Yeah, I think he did. He got it back. Got it in the nick of time. Very close. It's almost, you could check with that umpire out there, but I think he's going to call it a ball.
2-1 the count on McDonald. Fouled back. 2-2.
Yeah, these are really good cuts by the 2-hitter. Brett's not really fooling him right now. He's going to kind of mix it up if he's going to be successful with the middle of the Winnacunnet order.
Ryan Dutton sneaking over towards second to try and keep Fowler close a little bit. Really playing up the middle. McDonald's got a big hole between first and second base. Baxter's going to step off. No, those aren't him. Those are not McDonald's gift cards. It's in an envelope. All right, so don't worry about it. Just give it to me and don't say anything to her, okay? Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm going to fake it, okay?
Curveball there out of the zone in the dirt. Makes it go full here with a 2-hitter. Again, 2 great Winnacunnet at bats here.
Baxter already up to 16 pitches here. And he's another walk to start the inning. Not exactly the start you want, walking the first 2 guys.
Started off well. He's been throwing strikes, but then he falls behind the hitters and he starts nibbling. Getting into the 3-4 hitters here from Winnacunnet.
Does this look like a McDonald's gift card to you?
I'm not sure this is a bunting situation, but I wouldn't put it past Winnacunnet coach.
Santora is probably one of their best power guys.
Yeah, I'd be surprised. No outs. There's no reason to bunt. But
Turk is up close at first, and there's another one missing out of the strike zone from Baxter.
Yeah, Brent seems to be laboring here just a little bit. Giving a lot of respect to these hitters. There it is.
There's a strike called. Santora was squaring around as if to bunt. Not sure if that was really his true intention.
Yeah, there's a bunt situation only if he can beat it out, I believe. He's trying to get a base hit. Remembering the first Winnacunnet Goffstown game, they try to extend the game with timeouts and slow play. That I do remember.
That's another one low. 2-1 the count. And Baxter just like, the velocity doesn't seem there and he can't reach the plate. 2-2. Or that's what it says on the scoreboard, but I got 2-1.
2-1.
I think it is 2-1. Now it's 3-1.
Yeah, it's 3-1, Brian. Yeah.
3 balls, 1 strike the count. Santoro with a hitter's count here. First 2 on, nobody out in the first. Winnacunnet trying to score first. Ground ball fouled. First base coach is going to make the play. So another 3-2 count.
3 in a row.
21 pitches so far for Baxter here without recording an out.
This is a 30-pitch inning. It looks leading to.
Not expecting a bunt here with the 2 strikes on Santoro. The pitch popped up foul, out of play.
I think they practice fouling off pitches a lot. It's been at least 7, 8 at least.
McDonald leads off of first, Fowler off of second. Santora with that spread stance really wide open. And he swings and misses. Big strikeout for Baxter. First out of the inning, 1 down.
So got him with a high fastball there. Made his eye level go up. Everything else had been down around the knees, which is a good strategy. Could have been used a little bit on the earlier 2 hitters and then instead of going into the dirt.
Here's the big catcher, the sophomore Bryce Pinsino. His first chance. 1 out in the inning. Baxter from the stretch. Curveball didn't find the corner.
I think Brett's looking for a ground ball here for sure. Not so sure how quick the infield is with all that rain.
Looks like it's pretty good shape. Called strike. 1-1 to Pinsino. After Bryce, it'll be Reynoso, the center fielder. Baxter 1-1 count on the Winnacunnet catcher. Strong right-handed hitter. Ground ball, shortstop, slow roller. They get the out, and they get 2.
Wow.
Terrier flipped it to Dutton, and Dutton fired it to first for the 6-4-3 to end the inning, and Winnacunnet doesn't score. We go to the bottom half of the first with Goffstown coming up. All right, it'll be Terrier leading off against the sophomore Justin Coates, the right-hander, and he drops one in there. Looked like a breaking ball to me for strike 1 to Terrier. After Zach, it'll be Strand and then Durham.
Some sort of off-speed pitch. Good take there.
Terrier swings and misses at the low one. 0-2.
Kind of fooled him on that one. Probably unnecessary to swing, but still good look fastball here.
Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's hit foul, pulled it.
This pitcher is completely opposite than the lefty we faced last time, who works at a snail's pace. This gentleman worked quickly.
0-2 Coates against Terrier, the Goffstown leadoff batter. And it's up high for ball 1, 1-2. One ball, 2 strike pitch. Fouled off.
Two curveballs here for the leadoff batter. Maybe we could get into foul-off mode here, too.
Another 1-2 pitch. That one bounced.
Yeah, the catcher set up his glove down, pretty much down in the dirt, so I think he's trying to get Zach to chase there. Zach's a good leadoff hitter, though. He's pretty much seen everything this year.
2-2 count on Terrier. Coates ready to deliver. Taking a long time. Now he winds. Swings and misses at the curveball. Strikeout to start the game for Coates. 1 down in the inning. We'll get to the defense for Winnacunnet. Mason McDonald's playing third. Alex Santora at short. Branson Lark at second. Connor Fowler at first. It's Bryce Pinsino, the catcher. Ethan Roy in left. Harvey Reynoso in center. And Braden O'Hara is playing out in right field. Pitch to Strand. Misses.
That was a ball?
Yep.
Okay. I guess I can't see his arm from this angle. So.
1-0. Swing and a miss. So we've been swinging through these pitches.
He's got some kind of cutter or something going on. It is off speed, though.
1-1 pitch from Coates. Up high. 2-1. Ethan went around on that one.
Fooled by that curveball or sweeper. It definitely ended up quite a ways out of the zone. So I'm guessing it was a sweeper.
2-2 pitch to Ethan. Another breaking ball. I think you're going to see a steady diet of off-speed pitches today.
Yeah. Goffstown's going to have to be selective and hoping he hangs one.
3-2 pitch to Strand. And Strand just got a piece of that one, fouled it off. Full count pitch from Coates to Strand. Hit down to third base, grabbed, and the throw is a bouncer and dug out by Fowler at first.
Terrible throw, but a great pick by the first baseman there to get the second out.
Mason McDonald with the play over to first. Fowler does him a solid. Picks it, so 2 out, 2 up, 2 down for Goffstown here in the first. Here's Durham. It hit him. I guess it just nicked him, right?
Well, again, that's a breaking ball where the batter really has no idea where it's going to break, and he really doesn't have to do much but just let it just nick him. Fastballs, you got to kind of get out of the way, but we've been seeing it all year where hitters have been getting hit by curveballs, off-speed pitches, and just standing there.
Pitch is low.
So here we are back again. I mentioned it. I think it was in the Dover game. Slide stepping pitchers in high school. Nothing that I would recommend.
Noah was leaning. They may. Ooh, he apparently dropped the ball.
He dropped it. But slide stepping definitely negates at least 3 to 5 miles an hour on the fastball. Although this young man's throwing all curveballs.
1-0 count on Ryan Dutton. Another throw to first.
See, that's his fastball to first base. It's not that bad, but it's not showing it here in the first.
There goes Noah. Pincino's throw. It gets into center field. Noah's going to get over to third on the throwing error by Pincino. Stolen base and then an error. And we got a runner on third here with 2 outs for Dutton.
Yeah, Durham had a good jump on that, but the catcher came up firing, but just faded off into right center field and allowed Noah to advance.
So I think that was a ball. So I'm saying 2-0 here on Dutton. Ball 3.
I think you're right, but I'm not exactly sure.
All right, we'll see what the umpire tells us. It's not telling us anything. So it's either 3-0 or 2-1. Brian Baxter says 3-0, and it is because he just bounced ball 4 in, and we got first and third for the Grizzlies.
Well, the catcher stood up quickly on the throw down to second, so we just assumed it was a ball because it was a very high pitch.
So this is Gaudette up there in a familiar spot with runners on base.
Oh, yeah, all year long, right? And a lot of times with 2 outs.
Dylan asked me, he saw me doing the intro before. He said, get me in the video here. I told him to make some highlight plays and we'll get him in there.
I'm kind of surprised here this pitcher's sticking with a curveball with men on base. He needs to be throwing strikes here. And it seems to be some tough time doing that.
There's another ball up high, 2-0.
High fastball.
So Gaudette in a hitter's count here with runners at the corners, 2 outs in the inning, trying to break this scoreless tie in the first. Another one low and away. He hasn't been close in this at-bat.
Not close with the last 7 actually. 7 pitches have all been way out of the zone.
3-0 pitch to Gaudet. I'm sure he's taken all the way. He squares and he takes high. Yeah. Ball 4. That's 8 straight balls. So you hit Noah with the first pitch, and then you threw 8 straight balls.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a real pitching coach or anything, but I've seen over the years that if you stick with throwing off-speed pitches, it's a little bit difficult to go back and try to find the strike zone if you're not finding it with those off-speed pitches. So senior lineup here versus a sophomore showing experience, and let's see if the Grizzlies can capitalize.
So LaFawn's going to get a chance here with the bases juiced. Coach Aboud talking on the mound with his infield, his pitcher, and his catcher. Here comes the ump from behind home plate to break up the party.
I've said it 100,000 times, maybe 200,000 times. If Adam just hits the ball on the ground to the left side, he can walk to first base.
Yeah. But the thing is, he does not walk. He's just very fast.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know that's what you're saying.
That's my point. But
there's no walk about him.
It's just a speed demon down to first, and anything hit on the ground to the left side, past the pitcher, it's a base hit. I don't care who's fielding.
Coach is ready for LaFawn, and strike 1, the fastball.
And watching, again, thousands and thousands of Major League games, when the pitcher coach goes out to talk to the pitcher, the next pitch is what?
It's got to be a strike, right?
It's a fastball.
Down the middle.
Always a fastball down the middle.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's outside, 1-1. You got Durham at third, Ryan Dutton at second, Dylan Gaudet at first. LaFawn's got a 1-1 count at the plate, 2 outs. No score in the first. And that one, good stop by the catcher, Pinsino.
Saved the run there.
Two balls and a strike. Coates kind of laboring here after he got the first 2 pretty easily. Hard ground ball, second base, grabbed, and the throw, and gets him.
The wrong side of the infield. He hits out to the shortstop. Again, he's safe.
Branson Lark throws him out to end the inning. The Grizzlies leave him loaded after 1, no score. It'll be Reynoso, Lark, Roy for the Warriors here in the second against Baxter. No score. Grizzlies got a double play ball to end a threat, second and third threat. Or actually first and second threat, I should say. And a ground out with the bases loaded for Coates against LaFawn. Here's Reynoso. Ball up high.
I remember this young man as being a similar type of almost a leadoff hitter, and here he is leading off the second.
Ground ball pull foul. Yeah, this is kind of the last of the veterans in their lineup.
1-1.
Reynoso's a junior. I think the rest of the guys are all sophomores coming up here.
Yeah.
Called strike from Baxter, 1-2.
Yeah, that was a good curveball. Probably the best one of the game he had so far that Brent's thrown. Fooled the hitter entirely. He was mad at himself not to swing at it, but it started off out of the zone.
Baxter has the 1-2 pitch he wants. Curveball, liner, over the head of Dutton into left field. That's going to be a base hit for Reynoso. He stumbled going around first, but pulled it down the line.
Unfortunately for the Grizzlies, Brent threw exactly the same pitch, and the kid was all over it.
And again, on this GTV camera, we're not going to have much of a shot for anything to the left side. It's just the way this press box is. So just listen to our play-by-play. We'll help you describe.
Yep, just a little opposite field over the third baseman's head. Just went with the pitch. It was outside. It just went with it.
Branson Lark is the batter. He's the guy that threw out LaFond from second base to end the inning. Another pickoff attempt. Reynoso's back safely. He's definitely a speed guy, and they're probably going to look to run if they can.
Oh, yeah, he's going to go for sure at some point. Either to try to stay out of the double play or no.
Pitch that misses low from Baxter. It's 1-0 on Lark. Branson Lark, he is, I think he's a freshman maybe? He's either a freshman or a sophomore. He's the younger brother of Jackson Lark, who used to be a big bopper infielder for Winnacunnet. Graduated, I think, just last year. Ball as he squared as if to drop a bunt down, pulled it back.
Runner was third of the way to second. I thought that he thought that the bunt was getting it down.
The count is 2-0 on Lark. Reynoso taking his lead off of first. Another throw towards first.
Yeah, I think this is more of a bunt situation than a steal, but never know.
There goes, fake by the runner and another ball. So it's 3-0.
It's just a little bit outside, I think. Kind of had a good look at it. I think the runner's upsetting Brent here a little bit here.
He's kind of taking some jumps and starts over there.
Yeah.
Didn't do it that time. And there's a ball that gets away, and it's ball 4. So the runners will stay at second and first.
When it kind of keep adding base runners after base runners, it's going to come back to bite Goffstown here very, very shortly.
Well, Brent has already walked 3 guys. So this is Roy.
This is a bunt for sure.
The left fielder. Roy hit one to the fence the last time these guys were here, earlier in the regular season. He squares to bunt, pulls it back. They call a strike. Turk was charging in from first.
It's a state tournament now, though. They're looking to advance runners, and then I've been saying it all week to a lot of my colleagues that this team is the squeeze bunt king of the division.
He squares. He fouls it back, so 0-2.
Kind of went after a curveball that time and fouled it off.
So the infield defense can adjust here with the 2-strike count on Roy. Ryan Dutton's going to go over towards second and try and hold Reynoso close. Roy in an 0-2 hole against Baxter. Turk is behind the runner at first. Curveball bounces in. Nice block by Dillon.
Yeah, Brett definitely laboring here. I don't know if it's the heat or just the situation. Winnacunnet not a big hitting team by any stretch, but they get guys on base. They look at a lot of pitches.
1-2 pitch, a little low. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Roy. Nobody out. Runners on first and second for Winnacunnet. We're in the second. No score. Curveball misses low. It's full. Any activity in the bullpen?
I don't see. I can't see that around the corner, but I would imagine it's going to happen pretty quickly if he walks this batter.
So Baxter was 0-2. Now he's 3-2 against Roy. Ground ball, shortstop, Terrier, gloves, goes to third. They got him ahead, diving into third.
Good play by Zach. Made a quick pivot and threw the runner out at third by 4 or 5 steps. Pretty easy play, but you never know with that runner going.
This is Oscar Fritz, the designated hitter. Got to love that baseball number 88.
Well, number 99 is a pretty famous number in the big leagues.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge.
Yep. 1 out now for Fritz. Curveball drops in for Baxter. So the runners are now Lark and Roy, as Reynoso was erased going to third.
I would still kind of look for a bunt here. I don't know. Winnacunnet's just not a big power team.
Baxter steps off, doesn't throw to second.
Very short lead at second, replacing the original runner who was very fast and had a giant lead.
0-1 count on Fritz. A little low. 1-1.
I'm pretty sure the Winnacunnet coach told every single hitter, I want you up there, being super selective.
Fastball swung and missed. He was late.
Very
1-2.
Very late. Yeah. I think he looked like he was looking for a curve, but it's hard to say. Definitely fooled him.
Ball and 2 strikes on Fritz. Baxter comes to the set, delivers. A little low, and nice job by Gaudette once again to stop that one. It's 2-2.
Yeah, those balls are difficult to stop. They're not curveballs, they're fastballs. You got to get down quickly to cover up that 5-hole.
Brent doesn't like that baseball. Now it seems like the crowd is starting to fill in a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of filling in here pretty good. I see looks like other players coming in from other schools, probably Pinkerton or Salem.
Timeout called by the batter. The count is 2-2. There's an out and runners at first and second for Winnacunnet. Low, full count.
3 balls in a row in the dirt. Where this hitter is basically up there almost looking for a walk anyway, especially at this point. Brett's got to be pounding that strike zone.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swings and misses. That might have been off the plate.
It was outside, but too close to take. Pretty good at bat there by the 8-hitter.
This is number 9, the pitcher, Justin Coates.
Yeah, good at bat by the 8-hitter there. Ran up the pitch count.
2 outs in the inning. Popped up out towards right field. Bennett has it for the out. So they get the first 2 guys on, but then Baxter gets the next 3 in order, and we go to the bottom of the second. No score, Goffstown and Winnacunnet. It'll be Owen Dutton, then Maddox Turk, then Baxter against Coates here in the bottom of the second. 7, 8, 9. Bouncing in there.
Here we go with the curveballs again.
Dutton, the freshman, younger brother of Ryan Dutton, takes ball 2 inside. And Ryan has just been so awesome on the mound. I mean,
oh yeah,
great job again against Wyndham. 2-0 pitch, up high, 3-0.
You don't win 17 games without having an ace, and he's proven to be a pure ace this year.
3-0 count on Owen Dutton. Takes a called strike there.
Yeah, that was just right down the middle, so Owen should have him sized up.
Ball 4. Turk will get his first at bat.
I guarantee you, anything close here, it's launch time.
Would love to see it. Dutton, the runner at first. Reynoso from the stretch fires in a strike.
A little up in the zone, but actually probably one of the better fastballs he's thrown all day.
And kind of quick pitched it too, right?
Yeah, he quick pitched them. You got to be ready, though.
Up high.
Well, he's slide stepping, so it looks like it's quicker than normal. You just once you see it once or twice, so you should be okay. You just have to be ready.
Ball and a strike on Turk. Throw to first.
Good quick move by the pitcher to first base. Any kind of lean towards second, he's got a chance.
1-1 pitch coming to Turk. Outside.
Yeah,
2-1.
high and away.
Check swing. It's in there for a called strike. 2-2.
That may have been a half an inch more inside. See, basically all fastballs here for a first time.
Coates has Turk 2-2. Breaking ball inside the line at third. It's fair. And that's going to be a single as the left fielder got over there, Roy, quickly, and held Dutton to second. But it's a single for Maddox Turk. And the Grizzlies have the first two on here in the second.
So for the first time in that at bat, he threw a hanging curveball, and Maddox Turk just jumped all over it, pulled it right down the line.
Baxter up there with first and second, nobody out. Winnacunnet expecting a bunt. They've got Connor Fowler creeping in from his first base position. Coates gonna step off, won't throw.
Yeah, like I said, he has a very quick move, pivoting and throwing. You have to be careful with your leads.
Fowler way up close from first base and looking to get a little closer here. Baxter squares around, pulls it back. It's a ball.
Yeah. Again, anything bunted down that first baseline, he's got because he's a lefty, he's got a nice easy throw to third for the force. Got to be careful here. Doesn't pop it up either.
Baxter gets it down, goes to Fowler. He's going to go to third, and they got him. They got him, Dutton, out at third. Good play by Fowler. Like you said, that lefty throwing first baseman.
Sorry I called that one, but the lefty, any kind of right-handed throw would not have had time to get him. He would have been safe, but perfect throw. Third baseman actually dug it out of the dirt, it looked like.
So this is going to be Terrier up with first and second, one out now. Doesn't look like they're expecting the bunt here. As Fowler's playing way deep at first, and Terrier hits it in the air right field. That's going to drop. And the runner Turk had to hold up. And Terrier's got a single. Here comes the throw, but the bases are going to be loaded for Strand.
Yeah, that ball kind of hung up for a while, so it was a little bit difficult to read, even though it was pretty much the right fielder had a long way to go. But got to kind of play it safe here and hope that E or Noah can drive in these runners.
Bases loaded for Strand. Big spot. Second time in as many innings they've had the bases loaded, but this time only one out. And Ethan, a little anxious there, swinging.
Extremely anxious. They're basically giving up the run. Anything hit basically to short or anywhere in the infield is going to be a run.
Coates delivers. Low. 1-1. You got Terrier at first, Baxter at second. Turk is the runner at third. Grizzlies trying to break through here in the second against Justin Coates and Winnacunnet. 1-1 pitch coming to Strand. Swings and misses on the low fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's like a curve. He's turning it over, so it's off speed. Ethan's fooled by it. He's swinging over it.
1-2 count on Strand. Coates trying to get a big second out here, and Ethan hits it in the air to deep center field. In comes Reynoso. He makes the catch. Turk's going to tag. Here comes the throw. It's going to be cut off. They try and throw home, and Turk is nailed at the plate. They get the double play to end the inning, and they don't score. Wow.
Yeah, perfect throw from center field. Got Maddox coming in. He was out.
It was cut off, too, on the way in there. It was Fowler who cut it off and threw him out, I think. They're going to send Reynoso out to warm up in the bullpen, the lefty. He's actually due to hit pretty soon. I think he's like the number 5 hitter, Reynoso. So
Yeah, I'm sure it won't take long for him to get loose.
maybe they're expecting a 1-2-3 inning. It's the top of the order in the third. No score. Both teams have had their chances.
Oh, yeah. Many.
Called strike from Baxter. That was pitch 48 here in the third with nobody out. Popped up. Foul out of play. 0-2 on Fowler.
I think maybe it may have been some strategy there, throwing the sophomore for 2 or 3 innings and then trying to finish it out with the lefty if they could stay close, which they are.
0-2 pitch from Baxter. Up high. That was pitch number 50 for Brent. He's ahead 1-2 on Fowler. Ooh, that one did not drop in.
Stayed up high slightly.
2-2 the count.
Kind of a hanging curveball. I mean, that was actually a pretty good ball to hit.
Popped up. Right field. Bennett giving a
Long
run.
way to go.
And can't get to it in foul territory.
That was a long way to run, and Brett Brock almost got it there. The deep, furthest part of right field in the foul territory. It kind of started out fair, but it twisted foul pretty quickly, and Brock just stayed on his horse. Back to fouling off pitches here for Winnacunnet.
2-2 count. Baxter against Fowler. Oh, he held up on that one. That did not drop in the zone, so the count is full again.
Yeah. Best team I've seen against fouling off pitches for sure.
There's another one on cue from Lonnie Emerton.
Well, that was that hanging curveball again, and this time he jumped all over it, but was just way out in front of it.
Hey, they got a 99 out there, too. They got an 88 and a 99 on the team.
Aaron Judge is here?
He's quite skinny and not quite 6'8" like Aaron Judge. 3-2 pitch. Up high, he walked him.
It's definitely a very easy formula to predict here with this team. Kind of almost, if you're not going to strike out, we're going to walk, and vice versa.
McDonald, the batter. I don't know if you know this, Patrick, but Mason McDonald has been interviewed on the Winnacunnet football team with us, on the Winnacunnet basketball team with us, and on the Winnacunnet baseball team with us this year. He's got the trifecta. Fowler on first, the stutter step lead. And, off the helmet of Gaudette on that foul ball.
Yeah, a big swing there, trying to go deep.
The ump going to go out and hand Brent the ball, give Dylan a second to collect himself. Just one hit in the game so far for Winnacunnet. It was that single by Reynoso.
Yep.
Reynoso's coming back in from the bullpen right now. He's done warming up. He's got a hit in a couple of spots. Here's a throw to first, and Fowler's back safely.
I knew he'd throw probably a dozen pitches and be, I'm good. He's a gamer, that kid.
0-1 count on McDonald. There goes the runner. Ground ball up the middle. Baxter tapped it. Everybody's going to be safe. If Brent doesn't tap that, I don't know if we have a better chance, but that's an infield single.
It either gets through the infield or Zach comes over and has a play on it to first. Hard to say.
Zach kind of like
wasn't
pushed Ryan Dutton out of the way right there.
Wasn't-
I'm taking that.
All right, wasn't incredibly hard, so I think Zach would have had a play on it if he let it go.
First 2 on again for Winnacunnet. And this is Santora. Brian, take a strike off the board, bud.
Yeah, here we are again. Back again. Third inning.
Trouble again.
Multiple base runners here.
Turk in close at first, expecting a bunt. Left-handed hitter. He squares, pulls it back. Strike called.
Good curveball there by Brent. Hitter gave up on that to try to bunt it. Actually, probably smart to do so.
1 strike count on Alex Santora, the shortstop. One of the 3 seniors at the top of this lineup for the Warriors, trying to break through here in the third against Baxter. Check swing, didn't go. A little low. Ball and a strike. Timeout call by the batter.
Not surprising.
Turk in on the grass at first. Check swing. It's low in the dirt again. 2-1. And he wasn't squaring that time.
Not squaring. I think knowing now there must be some sign from the third base coach to be selective, make him throw a strike.
2-1 count. Misses. 3-1.
Inside, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know.
That was close.
Hitters count here for Santora, 3-1. Nobody out. Runners at first and second for Winnacunnet. No score in the game. Hit in the air to left. It's going to get down. They're going to wave the runner. And here comes Fowler. The throw is not going to be in time, and Winnacunnet has a 1-0 lead on an RBI single by Alex Santora.
Yeah, one of the first real good solid hits, actually the only good solid contact Winnacunnet's made all day. The other base hit was just served over their left third baseman's head. But hitter just waiting for a fastball and got it.
Nope, didn't work. Yep. That was pitch number 62 for Brent. It's Coach Lamy out there, the pitching coach, talking.
Yeah, and there's no outs.
First and second, it's going to be Pinsino, the hitter. They got him to hit into a double play to end the last inning, or end the first inning, I should say. So Winnacunnet strikes first here.
It was only a matter of time when you keep free passes. They'll come back to bite you.
Pinsino. Turk expecting a bunt here from the big right-handed hitting catcher, and he squares. And they say he pulled it back. They didn't call it a strike, though. It was up high.
He definitely kept the bat in the zone.
You know,
I had a good look at that one.
Dylan's asking him, and I don't think he's going to give it to him.
Yeah.
So it's a ball.
The first base ump would have the best look at that one.
Now Coach Lawrence is going to ask.
Yeah, he went. Check it.
I don't think they're going to allow him to do it.
He definitely went.
So I guess it's 1-0 on Pinsino here. Runners at second and first. Nobody out. 1 run in for Winnacunnet. He squares, pulls it back. He offered, or it was a called strike.
That was called. He definitely got the bat back that time, which he did not the first time, but that ball was right down the middle.
Ball and a strike on Bryce Pinsino, the sophomore catcher.
I'd be surprised if he's bunting here. I'd be hitting. No
He
outs.
squares, pulls it back. It was high.
Of course, Winnacunnet coaches and hitters know that Brent's struggling here, throwing strikes.
2 balls and 1 strike on Pinsino. Runners leading off of first and second. Pinsino squares and pulls it back. It's another pitch inside, and it's 3-1. And Baxter just cannot find the zone tonight.
Yeah.
Giving up 3 hits. He's walked 4. He's got a 3-1 count on Pinsino. Probably not looking for a bunt here. He does square again, and he gets it down right back to the pitcher. Baxter's going to go to third. They get him.
Good pivot by Brett there on that comebacker and get the lead runner. Very unusual strategy. And again, not surprising from Winnacunnet. They're that type of team. But he was one of their better, more power hitters. Yeah. But now they've got their contact guy up who will be looking to just put the ball in play.
Reynoso.
Anywhere.
He had that single.
Yep. A little flare. He'll be looking to do the same thing.
He's trying to call time here. 1 out in the inning. The runners are now Pinsino and Santora. Santora's at second, Pinsino at first. Turk playing even with the bag, really right on the grass there with Pinsino behind him. He squares the bunt, offered at it. It was out of the zone. It's called a strike.
I can't believe that they're bunting with 1 out with this hitter up, who's, I think, their best contact hitter on the team myself.
0-1 the count. Baxter against Reynoso.
Yep.
Hit in the air. It's a single into right. Here comes Bennett to charge it. They're going to hold the runner. They will not score, but the bases are loaded.
Yep. Exactly what I expected from this hitter, and he does his job, just putting the ball in play. By far the best contact hitter probably on the field today.
That'll bring up Branson Lark, the second baseman. Bases are loaded. 1 out in the inning. 1 run in. Baxter trying to keep this just 1 run. Lark, the lefty batter. Baxter winds and fires. Up high.
Yeah, Brett really not fooling anybody right now. Plus, he's having a hard time with command.
That was his 70th pitch, by the way, too.
Extremely fortunate that this is one of the weaker hitting teams, but even they can put the ball in play.
1-0 pitch. Fouled back. 1-1. Ball and a strike on Lark. Bases full of Warriors. Baxter shaking off, got at multiple signals. Here's the pitch he wants. Up high and away, it's 2-1. And he's got nowhere to put him.
Yeah, he's going to have to just put one over the plate here and hope for the best. Maybe a ground ball, a comebacker. We know who Winnacunnet's hitters are, and so far they've already been up.
2-1 pitch to Lark. Popped up. Dutton over towards the fence. Will he get there? Apparently he made the catch. We couldn't see it,
Couldn't see it either.
Our crowd is reacting.
The hitter went back to the bench. He did make the catch. So. Yeah, it was close to the dead ball area, but it was in between the edge of the dugout and that line, so he was able to get under it, make the out.
Big second out there. Now Ethan Roy will step up with the bases still loaded, but 2 outs. Reynoso, the runner at first. It's Pinsino at second, Santora at third. Baxter throws a strike to Roy.
I think Brett knows he's near the end, so he's just going to have to let it all, leave it all here on the field to try to get out of this with only 1 run.
We're in the third. Pop foul, 0-2.
He got helped on that one. That ball was a pitch high in the zone, and he swung at it.
That was the 75th pitch of this game, and we're only in the third inning.
Reminds me of the first game we played against Wyndham where their pitcher threw 75 pitches in 3 innings.
Here's the 0-2 pitch to Roy. Low and away.
I thought to myself, I'll never see that again this year.
No.
Here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Roy. 2 outs in the inning. 1 run in. Bases loaded for Winnacunnet. Big spot in this game early. Really for both teams. Baxter winds and fires 1-2. Curveball hit on the ground to Dutton. He grabs it. He's going to step on the bag at third for the out that retires the side. And Baxter gets out of it, allowing only 1 run. But after 2.5, it's Winnacunnet 1, Goffstown nothing. Noah Durham, Ryan Dutton will be the first 2 batters in this inning for the Grizzlies against Justin Coates. Ball 1 to Noah. Ball 2. Grizzlies down 1. 2-0 count to Noah. Inside ball 3. 3-0. You going to give your guy the green light here, Lonnie?
No, not behind, no. No, we need base runners here.
He was taken all the way and took a called strike, 3-1.
No, I'm a big proponent of green lights, but there's certain situations.
Here's a 3-1 pitch, and that's in there for a called strike, 3-2 from Coates.
That was a tough pitch to take there. That looked pretty hittable. In middle in.
Coates shakes off, and now he delivers. And Noah dumps it in the air out towards right. It's dropping, but there for the catch, the right fielder, O'Hara, puts it away.
Hung up there for the right fielder, but that 2-strike pitch was the one to jump on middle in, and Noah let it go. Swung at the outside pitch on that one to right field.
This is Ryan Dutton, the batter.
Tough.
Grizzlies only have 2 hits in this game. Here's a ball to Dutton.
Tough to not get on base with 3-0.
Ball 2. So he continues to fall behind hitters. He's now up over 50 pitches in this game.
Got to start taking advantage of it.
3-0.
Yeah. So,
Lonnie, let me ask you, does he have the green light here? I would say no,
I'm
right?
going to say no, but if it goes 3-1, man, you're going to jump all over that fastball. Okay, here we go. If he throws that same pitch, you just got to jump on it. You can't let 3-1 go. I'm sorry. Big leaguers, they thrive on that.
Dutton pops it up. Second baseman, here comes the right fielder. It's O'Hara again.
Yeah, ball's just hanging up there. If it's hit the right field, it just gives the fielder plenty of time to get under it.
2 quick outs here against the 3-4 hitters for the Grizzlies.
Got a good pitch to hit there.
Got at the batter. Base is empty. Winnacunnet on top 1-0, trying to get this to the 4th. Called strike from Coates. Fastball misses. 1-1 on Dillon. LaFond on deck. Up the middle. Santora has it. He's going to throw and got him. 1-2-3 inning for Coates. And we go to the 4th with Winnacunnet on top of Goffstown 1-0. So it's going to be 8-9-1. Fritz Coates. And then, the top of the order for the Warriors here. We're in the 4th. Owen Hazelbaker now on the mound for the Grizzlies in relief of Baxter, who did not have his best stuff, but he's fortunate to be down only 1-0.
Definitely.
And the offense hasn't helped. I mean, they've squandered, had a runner thrown out at the plate on a double play on a bases loaded fly ball. Hazelbaker fires in strike 1 to Fritz.
Yeah, not only that was a good play, but it also momentum changer there. Goffstown was breathing heavily down Winnacunnet's neck on that inning.
Curveball drops in there from Hazelbaker, 0-2.
Yeah, I'd say if he has that pitch today, we've got some chance for success.
0-2 count on Fritz. Hazelbaker winding and firing.
No,
Hit up the middle, base hit into center field.
He hung that one. That just stayed right in the middle of the plate.
Fritz, the leader. They get the leadoff guy on every single inning pretty much.
Yeah. This time they earned it, though. He threw a hanging curveball 0-2. Probably should have thrown it out of the zone. Try to make him chase.
Coates, number 9 hitter, trying to help himself. Leadoff man at first, Fritz. Turk holding him on. Pretty good lead for Fritz. Scoring a bunt, he bunted it foul to the screen.
Winnacunnet's bunted every single inning. Or attempted to.
0-1 count. Hazelbaker working against his opposite number. Another sophomore, Justin Coates. Squaring, pulls it back. It's a ball. 1-1.
Yeah.
Ball and a strike on Coates. Fritz leading off of first. Hazelbaker from the stretch. And time called by the batter at the plate.
Again, they're sticking with the script here. Bunting, walking, calling timeout, slowing the game down. This is a menu for Winnacunnet.
He called it a strike. I don't know why.
I think it crossed the plate pretty good at the knees, but definitely ended up in the dirt.
Well, 1-2 now, though. So you got to think the bunt is off.
I'm not quite sure how that was seen. He definitely pulled the bat away.
Ball and 2 strikes on Coates. In the dirt. Good block by Gaudet.
Yeah,
2-2.
That saved an advancement. Those fastballs in the dirt are really hard to block, and that was extremely well done.
Two and 2 count on Coates. Called third strike. Got it on the outside corner.
That time he threw a curveball a little bit off the plate and fooled the hitter for the first out.
This is Fowler. Fowler has walked twice, scored the run that has Winnacunnet on top 1-0 here. 1 out in the 4th. Their leadoff man. Hit him in the knee, I think.
Yep.
2 on, 1 out for McDonald.
I heard that one. Grazed his shin or, like you said, the knee, possibly. It definitely grazed him, though, because it didn't show any sign of pain.
First and second now for the Warriors. 1 out for Mason McDonald there, number 2 hitter. Dangerous batter, dangerous part of the lineup. Look at the lead for Fowler at first. Good block by Dillon again. I mean, Fowler is like halfway to second.
Yeah.
1-0 count on McDonald.
Well, their coach has them playing for their strengths or what he thinks is their strengths. And base running is one of them.
Hazelbaker ready for the 1-0 to McDonald.
Batter tried to call time. Unsuccessfully.
Called strike by Hazelbaker, 1-1. Fowler at first. Fritz at second, 1 out in the inning. Must have missed.
Outside.
2-1.
Outside.
Our bench liked it. 2 balls, 1 strike on Mason McDonald. 1 out in the inning.
Trying to call time again, but he's in the windup, and the umpire is not letting him have time.
Another low one that's away. It's 3-1, and we're close to loading him up here for Santora.
Again.
3-1 count on McDonald. You're almost giving him a take sign here, right?
Yeah, the hitters are just up there, either walking or striking out. That's their MO on this team.
Called strike on 3-1 from Hazelbaker. It's full 3-2.
Any kind of pitcher that comes in to play Winnacunnet is 70% strike thrower. Usually, I would imagine, is successful.
3-2 count on McDonald. McDonald once again trying to call time, but not being granted time by the home plate umpire.
Oh, they're in the windup.
Up high, ball 4. They're loaded for Santora. And if you remember back to the regular season game, Lonnie, Santora took one to the fence against Hazelbaker.
I remember that one big hit they had, yes. Do you remember that? Adams playing pretty deep there, but definitely would score another run easily.
So the hit batsman and a walk.
Don't be surprised if they don't squeeze here. They're squeezed kings.
Santora.
Squeeze kings.
Their number 3 hitter.
Doesn't matter.
Grizzlies playing in on the infield.
Yeah, this is a...
Up high.
Yeah, see, he kind of smoked it out. They had the right pitch called.
1 ball, no strikes on Santora. He's got the RBI single that has this 1-0. He can make it more for Winnacunnet right here. Ball 2.
But this young man is up here to walk as well, unless he gets a...
Coach Lamy quickly calling time and getting out there to talk to Owen Hazelbaker. Two 2-0 count on Alex Santora. The bases loaded here. Grizzlies in on the grass trying to cut down a run at the plate. Called strike. 2-1.
This is the squeeze count right here, 2-1.
Not squaring. Swings through it. 2-2.
Late swing. Trying to go the opposite way, it looks like.
Hazelbaker had fallen behind 2-0. He's now back even 2-2. Big pitch here coming to Alex Santora. Bases loaded, full of Winnacunnet Warriors. 2-2 pitch. Popped up, foul out of play.
That was a good spot. The only place he could do that would be popped up, foul or a grounder. Definitely trying to go the opposite way, though. dragging the bat head through the zone.
Bennett's playing him way over towards right center field, so there's a
Yeah.
lot of room down that right field line.
Yeah.
2-2 pitch from Hazelbaker. Hits it in the air towards left. It's going to be foul.
Yeah, that was very foul, way foul. But yeah, there it is. A dead giveaway, just dragging the bat head through the zone, trying to serve it into left field. Swung at a high pitch there as well that time.
Another 2-2 pitch here. Good battle between Hazelbaker and Santora. Hit in the air. It's a base hit to center. 1 run will score. LaFawn bobbles it. They're going to hold the other runner. LaFawn gets it in, and it's 2-0 Winnacunnet. And Alex Santora has 2 RBI singles.
Good at bat there by their hitter of today.
They're still loaded here and only 1 out. It's a 2-0 game, and this is Pinsino. Pinsino had a big double to break open the game, the regular season game against Bedford that set up a rematch with Bedford in the prelims, the 7-10 game. And Hazelbaker needs a couple of outs here in a big way. Misses away.
Yeah. The inability to pound the strike zone here today against a team that doesn't swing at hardly anything is not a good recipe.
1-0 pitch. Pinsino rips it short. Could be 2. Terrier underhand flip. Baxter. They got the double play. They get out of it. They give up only 1 run, but Winnacunnet gets another one, and after 3.5, it's 2-0 Warriors. LaFawn will lead things off for the Grizzlies. LaFawn, it's Hazelbaker hitting in Owen Dutton's spot right now in the order.
Oh, good pitch to hit right there.
Strike 1 count on LaFawn. Coates ready to throw his 60th pitch of the game here in the 4th. Ball high, 1-1.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, he doesn't look like he's laboring, but a little more relaxed with a 2-run lead.
1-1 to LaFawn. Low, 2-1. Swings through that one.
Yeah, kind of pulled his head off there a little, tried to do a little bit too much with that pitch. Just need to hit it, put it into play, basically, right?
2-2 count. Hit.
Fair.
Down the line and right. LaFawn will have to stop as the right fielder O'Hara got there quickly.
Yeah, he was shading towards the line to begin with, and Adam just hit it too hard. He got to it very quickly. Just skimmed that line. But a good start here in the 4th for the Grizzlies. Could maybe see a bunt here, possibly. I'm sure the third baseman is going to be right on top of Hazelbaker here in a second. I'm not sure I'd give up an out here, though, with Adam on first. Catcher's already shown that he's got a good arm, but it's not too accurate. Yeah, there it is.
How come I can't get Hazelbaker in here?
Tried to pull that one down the first base line, which is good strategy because the first baseman is holding Adam on, so pitcher's going to have to make the play on that. Ball got away from the catcher that time, though, but Adam was not too aggressive on his secondary, which I believe that he needs to be.
We got a 1-1 count on Hazelbaker. LaFawn, the runner at first, a pickoff attempt. Quick move.
Quick move, a little bit high throw that time and allowed Adam to get back in under the tag.
Two and one.
Butt attempt, he got the bat back just in time. A pitch was outside.
2 balls and a strike on Owen Hazelbaker. He's in there hitting in the spot that Owen Dutton started the game in, the 7th spot in the order. Another throw, quick tag. Fowler.
Yeah, he's got that slap tag down for sure, but Adam's not really leaning yet.
Hazelbaker bunts it foul. 2 and 2.
Kind of pulled off on that bunt. He just needs to put it down instead of trying to get a hit. Too late now, though, with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Sophomore matchup here. Coates against Hazelbaker. Misses away. 3 and 2. The count is full.
Good at bat here by Hazelbaker. His first time up seeing this pitcher, so he can't chase here. He's got to swing at a strike.
3-2 pitch from Coates.
In the dirt.
Misses low. The first 2 are on for the Grizzlies in the 4th.
We see a bunt here. We've seen it before.
Here comes Coach Abood to the mound.
Maddox not the best bunter in the world we've seen.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I want my big hitters to swing away, I guess. You know,
I do too.
They're going to take Coates out. Here comes Reynoso in the game, it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they were just waiting to put him in at any point, at some point anyway. After seeing him warm up, 2 innings ago now he was warming up. But, yeah, they were just waiting to put this kid in.
So a different look. I mean, obviously different side of the, he's throwing lefty instead of the righty.
Yeah.
Kind of similar style, though. I mean, he's more of a finesse pitcher.
Yeah, it doesn't throw overly hard. He tries to get you to chase out of the zone. Maddox is, most of these hitters have seen him already in the regular season game. But he comes in a spot where Grizzlies are threatening again here in the bottom of the 4th.
They've been threatening a lot, but they just haven't been able to do anything with it.
That's been the headline. Put that right there at the top of the page. Both teams threatening, but it's still a 2-0 game.
Pat, can you see who, like the 2 guys on the left, like the middle or who? Can you see who the guy is on the left out there in the outfield? Because they just replaced him. Number 7.
Yeah, I see 7 there in
7. No, so 7 is on the right,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So I want to know who the kid is on the left. Looks like
right, he came in new because the pitcher went to center.
Is that Coates? Or the pitcher went to center?
I believe so, yeah.
Or did Roy go to?
One of them is the pitcher and the other one.
So if the pitcher went to center, they just replaced one guy for the other.
Right. I think this pitcher's in left. Yes.
Yeah,
pitcher's
the pitcher's
in
left. Okay.
Kids
center
in,
field.
The kids
Ethan
in.
Roy. The pitcher went to left.
Right.
Okay,
That's
we got it.
now.
And the pitcher is Reynoso. I already put that in there. Reynoso. Second base. What the hell? Lark. Jesus. Coach Roy O'Hara, McDonald, Santora, Lark, Fowler, Pinsino. And what do we got here? We got Maddox. So it's going to be Maddox Turk here against Harvey Reynoso.
Playing at the bunt.
They got Fowler up basically near the mound. With a hard-hitting Maddox Turk, he squares to bunt. He pulled it back.
I'm not going to say it.
1-0 count on Turk.
Back to the pitcher again. He is an extremely slow worker. especially with runners on.
LaFond at second, Hazelbaker at first. Turk fouls it off towards our fans there. Yeah, nice catch down the line. Is that John Baxter making it with the left hand? Or is that Norm LaFond?
I think that was Norm.
With Norm LaFond making the catch? 1-1. Maybe that'll wake this team up. 1-1 count on Turk. Turk squares, gets the bunt down. It's a pretty good one. They're going to throw to first, and a good sacrifice moves the runners up by Maddox Turk.
Very nice bunt. Got the job done. That hopefully will be a momentum changer there here in the fourth inning. Second, third, now one out, being scrape across a couple runs here.
Baxter up, second and third, one out in the inning. Winnacunnet's still thinking bunt again here.
Squeeze bunt here? Maybe.
LaFond, a speedy runner at third.
They get the right combination for sure.
And you got Hazelbaker who can fly at second.
It's all about the combination. A good batsman at the plate and a fast runner at third is a squeeze. Obviously, Winnacunnet is fully aware. Execution is the difficult part, however.
Reynoso ready for Baxter. Popped up.
Yeah.
It's gonna
drop.
drop. No, he made the catch. No, did he catch it? He caught it on the bobble. And no tag up by LaFond. What a catch by Lark.
Wow. That was the play of the game right there, obviously, for Winnacunnet. That ball was dropping, had drop all over it.
All right, Terrier now with two outs. Runners at second and third.
Yeah, the runner couldn't do anything but just watch.
I mean, that was in the glove, popped out, juggling it around. Just didn't get a break right there. Terrier singled and struck out 1 for 2 in this game. He's got runners in scoring position, the tying runs. Speed on the bases. Reynoso delivers. Call a ball.
High.
1-0.
Again, this pitcher will go down into complete slow motion with runners on base.
Almost hit Terrier. They call it a strike.
Not quite.
Breaking ball
Sure
was
about
inside. They gave him the strike call.
Yeah, that borderline.
1-1 count. Terrier fouls it off.
3 straight curveballs.
1-2. Reynoso 1 strike away from getting out of this inning here.
That was not a real good one.
Hit on the ground to the second baseman. You got him. They do not score again. Another squander for the Grizzlies. And we go to the fifth. It's 2-0 Winnacunnet. So Reynoso's going to lead it off here after coming in relief and getting out of the jam. Hazelbaker on for his second full inning of relief. Reynoso is 2 for 2. Ground ball. Terrier's got to throw quick. Gets him by a step. Speedy runner, but a nice play at short.
Very nice play by Terrier. Good rhythm on the throw and threw a seed over to first to get the runner.
1 out. This is Lark. Check swing, called strike. Starting to get late here. We're in the fifth.
Starting to get late early.
We saw the number 1 seed Pinkerton trail 2-0 into the bottom of the 6th today before they got 2 to tie the game against Bishop Girton, and then they won it in a walk-off in the bottom of the 7th, 3-2. Foul ball. Can the Grizzlies follow a similar script here? Or are we going to have 2 double-digit seeds in the Final Four?
I think I've seen 150 Grizzly runners on base, but not one has scored across the plate.
1-2 count on Branson Lark. Line drive, base hit to right.
Yeah, high fastball there, kind of over the center of the plate, and the hitter jumped all over it.
So they're out hitting a 7-3 right now.
Yeah, they're making contact.
Ethan Roy, the batter, the throw to first, and almost got away from Turk. Roy really choked up on that bat.
Yeah, this might be a bunt here, even. I wouldn't surprise.
Pops it up. Turk called off by Baxter for the out.
Yeah,
2 outs.
Brett had a better angle coming towards the ball. Maddox was kind of circling under it a little bit.
Here's Fritz, had a single. Oops. Lark taking his lead. Turk holding him on. It's Fritz the batter. 2 outs in the inning. There goes the runner, and it's fouled off.
A 2-out hit and run attempt. Winnacunnet does all of the trusted book applications, but Goffstown still only 2 runs down.
Lark was off on the last pitch, and Hazelbaker's going to throw to first. Who calls those? Is that from the bench? Or is it the pitcher that decides to do that?
Oh, the throwovers?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be called from the bench, yeah.
Ground ball back to the mound. Hazelbaker is going to throw to first for the out, and he gets out of the inning, so a relatively easy inning for Hazelbaker for a change. And we go to the last of the 5th. Goffstown down 2-0. Strand, Durham, Dutton for the Grizzlies. 2, 3, 4 in the 5th. Harvey Reynoso doing some mound work, trying to get comfortable there. And Strand hoping to make him uncomfortable. Leading off the bottom of the 5th, down 2-0. And fair down the left field line. It's a base hit for Strand. He's
deep
turning, and he's going to hold with 1.
Yeah, probably a good move. Again, the left fielder got to the ball very quickly because the ball was hit so hard.
Here's Durham. Tying run at the plate. Wouldn't mind seeing him pop one right here.
Yeah, that ball was scalded.
Just the 4th hit of the game for the Grizzlies.
Haven't seen Ethan on base for a while, have we?
Yeah. He had that blooper that went for a single, throw to first. Our bench calling balk here.
I'm not sure. I didn't have a real good look at that. A balk is going to be called. The pitcher makes an attempt towards home plate.
Lefty pitcher holding Strand on at first just by looking that way. He deals to Durham. Noah check swing. They called it a strike.
That was low and in. Good take. This situation here where we have 3 umpires, the first base umpire does actually have a real good look at that move by the pitcher, and he can call it very easily.
0-1 pitch from Reynoso. They're going to throw to first. Oh, 0-1 pitch to Durham. Served into center field. That's going to find the gap.
Yeah, that's a gap.
Ethan's going to head towards third.
It's
He
going
may
all the
be
way to the
sent
fence.
all the way.
Yeah,
They're
it's
going to
all the way
send
to the
him.
fence.
And Ethan slips going around
Oh,
third.
no.
So he will not score. And Noah's got a double.
Oh, he could have walked home on that. Oh, you got to be kidding me. That ball was at the fence when Ethan rounded third. He was rounding third, and the ball was nowhere near the infield.
So second and third now. Tying run at second base. Nobody out for Ryan Dutton. You got to capitalize here,
Oh, my
right?
God.
You don't capitalize here? I mean, come on.
Well,
that could be quite deflating.
This is where we are, where advancement is made and, or not. Base running is one of the key factors in a game like this.
Back-to-back hits, second and third, nobody out for Dutton. Pitch misses away.
Thinking of a squeeze there, that pitch was up and away. They were looking for something.
They got the first baseman in on the grass. The third baseman's kind of sneaking up. 1-0 count on Ryan Dutton.
Haven't seen a squeeze yet this year.
Hit him. Hit him in the backside.
Yeah.
And they're loaded with nobody out.
Yeah.
And it's Gaudet up.
Yeah, I say the pitcher doesn't look like he has the stuff that he had the first time we faced him. He was relatively effective in that game until the wheels came off in the fifth. But right off the bat here, we've been making good contact and just hit a batter. So quickly running down to the Winnacunnet bullpen is number 88.
Fritz.
We've seen this situation many times, not bases loaded, no outs, but it's been enough. We should have scored, Goffstown could have scored at least 2 or 3 runs before this point. We got a big RBI man up here at Dylan Gaudet at the plate. The key here is to stay out of the double play or with that comebacker or right at an infielder.
The infield is in.
Yeah.
Gaudet, leading RBI man in D1 during the regular season. Low pitch. Good stop by Pinsino. And we could use an RBI right here, maybe 2. The Goffstown dugout is alive, really, for one of the first time this afternoon. 1-0 count, Reynoso trying to communicate with his catcher.
Pitcher is signaling some sort of odd single.
Up high, 2-0.
Yeah, his command is way off today, and then when he puts it over the plate, it's getting hit pretty hard. The last 2 hits were deep in the outfield.
2-0 count on Gaudet. Bases loaded, nobody out. 2-0 Winnacunnet lead. Gaudet rips it in the air. It's deep to center. It's going to be caught. Strand will tag up. He will score, and it's 2-1 Winnacunnet. Sack fly. Dylan Gaudet gave it a ride.
Yeah, that ball was tagged. Center field was playing extremely deep, but made a play going back against the fence with that line drive.
Unfortunately, Durham unable to advance.
Yeah, that was risky base running there. Potentially advancing, but did not get a good read on that at all.
Here's LaFawn, first and second now, 1 out, 2-1. Called strike from Reynoso.
Adam had a line drive single right down the right field line last at bat. See if he can duplicate that.
Ryan Dutton at first, Noah Durham the runner at second. 1 run is in. It's 2-1 Winnacunnet. And the step off and no throw.
Lefty-lefty matchup here. The pitcher has a little bit of an advantage. We could keep Adam off balance.
Look where Fowler's playing at first on the outfield grass. LaFawn hits a ground ball right to Coach Burke at first, and he makes the play no problem.
Yeah, he's being pitched inside as well, too, so he's actually playing into where the pitcher is trying to locate the ball, and Adam is pulling it right in that direction, unless he can really barrel one up here this time like last time.
0-2 count on the batter. Reynoso looks back at second, delivers. Strike 3 call. LaFawn couldn't pull the trigger, and that's a big second out here in the 5th inning for Harvey Reynoso. That's going to send Owen Hazelbaker to the mound, or to the batter's box, I should say.
Yeah, this is a pinch hitting situation as far as I'm concerned, because you'd want righty on lefty here. He seems
well, you can't pinch hit for him. He's your pitcher.
Can't re-enter?
He's a sub.
Right. He's right. He's
not a starter. You gotta.
You can't pitch hit for him.
Fouled off by Hazelbaker.
Yeah, the pitcher has the advantage here now.
0-1 count on Owen Hazelbaker. Trying to tie this game in the bottom of the 5th, 2-1. 1 run in. They're down by 1. Hazelbaker fouls it off, and Reynoso 1 strike away from getting out of this big-time jam.
Yeah, facing 2 lefties here helped his situation for sure, knowing that they were near the bottom of the order as well.
0-2 the count. Reynoso against Owen Hazelbaker. Durham at second, Dutton at first. Here's the pitch. Inside, trying to get that curveball to find the inside corner. It didn't happen that time.
Yeah, he's trying to get him to chase. Good strategy. Owen's got to be aware, though. He's got to sit on that fastball.
1-2 count.
Can't chase it.
Hazelbaker on the mound, and he can help his team at the plate here. Help his own cause. Inside, 2-2.
That was low and inside, yeah.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Reynoso takes a walk off the back of the mound.
Yeah, I think he wanted that pitch, but it wasn't really a strike, although the plate is pretty covered with dirt as I look at it.
Hazelbaker, the lefty batter, ready for the 2-2. Inside, the runners go, and they've got a double steal. Ball 3, 3-2 count.
That ball almost hit Owen, even though it was a curveball that did break late. Catcher framed it at such. It may have actually fooled the umpire.
3-2 pitch from Reynoso. Popped up. The shortstop under it. Calling makes the catch for the out that retires the side. The Grizzlies get 1, but they leave 2 more in scoring position. And heading to the 6th, it's 2-1 Winnacunnet. It'll be 9-1-2 for Winnacunnet. Coates will lead it off in the 6th against Hazelbaker. It's a 2-1 game now. Ground ball, shortstop, Terrier waits. Throws, and the tag by Turk. The throw was off the mark, but a great tag by Turk.
Yeah, that was I want to say college level, maybe big league play. Difficult to catch the ball, come down and slap that tag at the same time. And any first baseman will tell you that.
1 pitch, 1 out for Hazelbaker. It's Fowler, the leadoff batter. This has been the trouble part of the order. Ball.
Actually, in a situation like that, that's the one and only time we would have a runner trying to slide into first. Try to avoid the tag.
Fowler has been on base all 3 times. He's walked twice and been hit by a pitch. Swings and misses at that one.
Good fastball by Hazelbaker. That was by him when he swung.
1-1 count. Ooh, a little bit off the plate. Apparently 2-1.
A little low on the way.
3-1.
We know what Winnacunnet does best. No doubt about that. Although they played extremely good defense here today.
Hit in the air out towards left. I can't see it.
Foul. Oh, Ethan, no, he caught it in fair territory, on the line. A running, stabbing play. A all-state play right there. Two fantastic defensive plays this inning here by the Grizzlies.
2 outs, and it's McDonald.
Wait, what's this I see? No base runners on for Winnacunnet? Amazing.
Hazelbaker gets McDonald to swing at that one.
Fooled him with that curveball. Actually fouled it off out of Dylan's mitt.
Connor Fowler, their lefty, is going out to warm up. He's really their ace. Ground ball, shortstop. Terrier has it. Throws, got him. 1, 2, 3 inning. Grizzlies coming back up in the bottom of the 6th, trying to get even in this game. 2-1. Winnacunnet leads. So they had Fowler warming up in the bullpen. Now he's going to come back and play first base.
Yeah, I watched him. He was in a rush mode. He probably threw a dozen pitches down there. I guess you'd say he's warm, right?
Probably not going to take too much to warm up on a day like today. So there's another sophomore coming out, I believe, to pitch here. Turk, then Baxter, then Terrier for the Grizzlies here in the bottom of the 6th against Oscar Fritz. Strike in there from Fritz. Turk fouls that one back, a little anxious at that high pitch there.
And that was the pitch, though. He's able to catch up to that fastball. It's not overpowering.
0-2 hole, though, for Turk, leading off the 6th. Up high, fastball, 1-2. Swinging and missing. He missed the breaking ball. First out of the inning for Fritz.
Boy.
Baxter up. 1 out. Look how far in right center the right fielder's playing. I mean, way off the line.
Yeah, they're being pitched that kind of way.
Up high to Baxter. Ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0 on Baxter. Swinging and might have got a piece of that one.
That was foul tip.
2-1. Baxter fouls it off towards the Winnacunnet dugout. It's 2-2.
Yeah, this pitcher's just coming in and not overpowering. He's kind of just throwing the ball over the plate, and here it is, hit it. Kind of a predictable curveball, nothing special. But 6th inning of a tournament game, it becomes effective.
2-2 pitch to Baxter. Hit in the air. It's going to hang up, though, for O'Hara. Makes the catch.
He's playing just right. You just mentioned it in the prior sequence.
Looked like it had a chance to drop down,
Oh,
but
yeah. Well, it would have. It's just where he's playing.
2 outs for Fritz here, and it's back to the top of the order. Terrier, he's 1 for 3 on the day. Fritz winds and fires. Up high with a ball.
I think where the right fielder is playing right now, it'd be a little bit more difficult to make that catch. He's deeper, 20, 25 feet deeper.
2-0. 2 balls and no strikes on Terrier. Strand on deck. Fritz has the first 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th with a 2-1 lead. Terrier hits it, a fister coming in the left fielder. He didn't get it, and it gets away. Terrier's going to get the second at least.
Yep. Into scoring position.
So the double.
Left fielder came in and tried to make a diving catch, and it bounced off his shoulder or arm, maybe? His leg?
I think it might have bounced in front of him, and then it bounced off his arm and went away from him.
Yeah, it went right directly into the corner.
So Strand has been so big all year long. Division I, first team All-State. And he's got a chance to tie this game right here with Zach Terrier at second base with 2 outs in the inning against Oscar Fritz.
Yeah, just a single here will tie this game.
Ethan took the strike there.
That looked like some sort of changeup, or I don't know what that was. Definitely, it was probably a good pitch to take.
0-1 on Ethan Strand. Fritz looks back. Now he delivers. Strand pops it up.
Popped it up.
It's going to be playable.
That's an easy out.
Left fielder under it, makes the catch, and the fly out ends the inning. The Grizzlies do not score. We go to the 7th, and Winnacunnet's on top 2-1. 3-4-5, Santora, Pincino, Reynoso for Winnacunnet, trying to get a little insurance here against Hazelbaker in the 7th. That's a ball to Santora. They got Fowler warming. It looks like he's probably going to come in and pitch. Ground ball, second base, Baxter throws and gets him.
Yeah, good pitch by Owen there, behind in the count. Got him to swing at a high fastball and just pounded it into the ground for the first out in the 7th.
Pincino, the batter. 1 out in the inning. If you're looking ahead, the Grizzlies are going to have Durham, Dutton, Gaudette, so the heart of the order coming up. But they definitely want it to be 2-1 when they get there.
Yeah.
Hazelbaker throws strike 1 to Pincino. One and one. Check swing. He called it a ball.
He went.
Might want it. Did they say he went?
Yeah, he went.
Okay, so we'll undo that
He
one.
did go.
And we'll go swing and a miss. 1-2 the count.
Attempt was made.
Hit in the air, out towards center. LaFawn makes a diving grab. What a play by LaFawn in left center field, robbing Pincino of extra bases.
We could look back at that one if the Grizzlies make an attempt to get back into this game. That was easily a double if it gets by Adam.
Two outs for Hazelbaker. Fowler continuing to warm, and he's probably coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, he was rushing last time, but he's been able to take his time this half inning to warm up properly.
I mean, he's a lefty. We got our big right-handed bats coming up, so.
You got to hand it to that other kid, though, in the 6th just to bridge the gap.
Oh, yeah.
Not much happening, but he held down the Grizzlies.
Reynoso up there, 2 outs in the inning. Base is empty. That one bounces by Gaudette for ball 1. Ground ball, first base.
Nobody there.
Hazelbaker over to cover, gets it.
Oh, beautiful play.
Maddox flipped it to Hazelbaker, and it's the last chance for the Goffstown Grizzlies trying to avoid a major upset. The Winnacunnet Warriors, the 10 seed, trying to knock off number 2 Goffstown and get to the Final Four on Wednesday. It's still Fritz. They didn't put the other kid in.
They left the young kid in there to either try to finish it or I don't know. It's one kind of very unpredictable team.
Ball 1 to Noah Durham. I mean, you got the guys you want up here with a chance to tie this game.
Yeah, base runners again are get them in scoring position.
Noah checks the swing. They're going to appeal, and he did not go. 2-0. I mean, I'm a little surprised they're not going to Connor Fowler here, but they're going with Fritz. They must have confidence in the kid.
I think Noah, if Noah gets on, they'll make the change.
So 2-0 count on Noah. Ball 3. 3-0.
Noah had 3-0 count last time and didn't deliver.
Probably taking a pitch here.
Oh, yeah.
Need base runner. Ball 4 up. Oh, he called a strike.
Called a strike.
Oh, my goodness. That was a little high.
That one.
3-1.
That was a gift for the pitcher for sure. That was a high pitch.
Durham ready. Ball 4 right there.
Yeah, here comes the coach. They knew that was going to happen. They'd maybe try to save some pitches for their closer.
They're doing it.
I don't remember seeing this kid pitch.
He's their best pitcher.
He didn't pitch the last time.
He didn't pitch against us, but he's their best pitcher.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not, he's not Mike Chaffee, from Pinkerton. He's a lefty, throws pretty good. He's a senior. He, I think, started the game against Bedford, the playoff game.
Mm-hmm. So he didn't throw that many pitches, though.
Yeah, only like 60.
Gotcha.
Fowler delivers to Dutton. It's a bunt up the third base line. It's a good one. They're going to throw to first, and Dutton is thrown out by a step. But Durham is down to second with the tying run.
Number 2. I just said it. I don't agree with it. I've never agreed with it. He's bunted twice in this game with 2 big hitters up, and both times were successful, but all you're doing is advancing runners and giving up outs.
This is Gaudette. Noah Durham now on second, 1 out in the inning.
And then after Dillon, you have 2 left-handed hitters again. So, again, it plays right into the hands of Winnacunnet. The pitcher always lefty-lefty has the advantage.
You see who this third baseman is? 13 maybe, 12? 13?
Can't see it.
Yeah, I think it's 13. It's Sean Griffin, I believe. Here's the pitch to Gaudette. Swings through that one.
13.
Durham, the important runner at second base. 1 out in the inning. Gaudette in a 0-1 hole here against Connor Fowler. Little low. 1-1 on Dillon. All right, Dylan, you asked me to get in the highlight video. Here's your opportunity, kid. 1-1 count, chance to tie this game at 2 in the last of the 7th. Ground ball, slow one towards first. It's going to be the second out. Durham up to third. Grizzlies down to their last out.
That's where you give up outs. Is just, I don't know. Just not a fan of bunting, giving up outs.
2 outs. Winnacunnet 1 out away from the shocking run to the Final Four here for the 10 seed. A team that was 10-10 in the regular season. A chance to knock out the number 2 seeded Grizzlies. Ball away from LaFond. 1-0. Noah Durham, the tying run at third base.
I haven't seen the curveball here yet, but he's definitely
probably not going to want to throw one of those. Might get away.
Yeah, might. Yeah.
Here's the 1-0. Up high, 2-0.
I think that was an attempt of one. I think he's actually playing a little safe here with Adam, trying maybe to get to Owen on deck. What do you think?
Who knows? I mean, you're 1 out away, so you probably don't want to put the winning run on first, especially a speedy guy like LaFond. Takes a strike, 2-1.
That was a good pitch to hit right there, boy.
2 balls and a strike on Adam LaFond, the senior. Senior-laden team hoping to get past this sophomore-laden team. A little low, 3-1.
Yeah, it's going to come down to Owen, I think, here.
3 balls, 1 strike to count on Adam LaFond. Noah Durham, the tying run at third. Grizzlies down to their last out, facing elimination. Here's the pitch. Pop foul out of play, and we're going to have a full count here.
Now the changeup, or a very poor curveball, it ended up being right down the middle, but it was off speed.
Well, you can feel the nervous energy now. The Goffstown fans trying to get Adam LaFond a little juice here to save the season, or at least keep it alive. Fowler, 3-2 pitch. Yep. It is high, and it's a ball 4 walk. And the Grizzlies have first and third with 2 outs, down a run, and Owen Hazelbaker coming to the plate, the sophomore.
Oh, this is it. This is the at-bat they were looking for, I think, right here. This is the at-bat.
You could put Dutton in, couldn't you? Owen Dutton, if you really wanted to go righty-lefty, or you know.
He could re-enter, correct?
It's Hazelbaker. Adam LaFond at first. Will he take off for second here? Strike call to Hazelbaker. 0-1 count. LaFond wasn't running. I guess that, I mean, it's not like it's a meaningless run. I mean, the one that really counts is Noah Durham at third.
Yeah, you don't want to have the third out at second base for sure. You got to get that run in from third.
0-1 count. Fowler working to Hazelbaker here. 2 outs in the 7th. Winnacunnet trying to advance. Ground ball sharply down the third base side. It's foul, and it's 0-2 to Hazelbaker.
Very late on that fastball. Yeah, this is the strategy they wanted. They were pitching around Adam to get to this hitter.
Well, Hazelbaker with a chance to make them pay. 2-1 lead for Winnacunnet. Fowler shakes off a sign. He's got the one he wants. He throws the 2-strike pitch to Hazelbaker. It's popped up. Out towards right. Should be playable for O'Hara. And Winnacunnet wins it over Goffstown. 2-1. The Warriors are going to the Final Four, where they will face the 11 seed Salem. What a shocking afternoon for the top 2 of the top 3 seeds in D1. They both get knocked off by double-digit seeds. And what was a great, great season for the Goffstown Grizzlies is over in major disappointment.